Hey, this is Dan Nolan, the managing broker of EXIT Realty Solutions out of Griffith, Indiana, serving both Illinois and Indiana proudly. Our office meeting kind of got a little bit long in the tooth, and we didn't end up getting to most of the meat and potatoes. So I thought I'd jump in and kind of give you a recap and take it from there. Um, we are taking a look at several different uh, office systems. It doesn't look like uh, zip forms can compatibly work with some of the ideas we have as far as integrating new ideas. So we might be doing a whole lot of things that is going to make everybody easy, make everything and everyone's life a whole lot easier. So stay tuned for that as we develop more details. They will be coming in quickly. I'm not going to change anything until we're all on board, but I do like where we're going. This week in the news, geez, what was going to hit? Let's just go with inflation. Inflation is still keeping a stronghold in the housing sector. It's one of the sectors that still needs to cool off. One of the nice changes that I did see in the CPI was the oil. Oil costs have gone down 10% since last month, which is a huge positive to the American consumer because now we all have gas money again. I haven't seen that much of a significant decrease, and I'm taking their word for it, but that's on average across the nation. Uh, Mortgage rates did tick down just a little bit, but they are still a full point higher than they were last year. Um, Foreclosures, we're probably looking at a longer road than what you would expect. A lot of these homes still have equity, and a lot of these people who are coming to the end of their ropes are probably not going to be the typical foreclosure. They're going to be what I would consider a financial foreclosure, meaning a financial failure, if you will, to make the ends meet. Which means that the quality of these homes are going to be a little bit higher than what you may expect or see in the past. And as a previous banker, I can tell you I'm selling it at market value. I will get the highest dollar amount. So you may not see this really big, attractive, ooh, look, pie in the sky, 20% off. Oh, he's in foreclosure. All he has to do is sell, pay the attorneys, and go on his merry way. Going on your merry way is the big disconnect. Helping people in foreclosure find solutions is going to be the key to getting that business. We are going to be looking at that a little bit deeper as months come up as we see the numbers tick up. Um, Things are picking up in the listings. I hope that you are focusing more on your listings than you are anything else. Um, stay vigilant with your monthly mailings to your farm. Now would be the time to go every other week so that they do get more touches in the time period of this sales season. Just a good idea to invest into yourself. It will come back. Or do something different like get involved with Homes for Heroes. That's another tremendous program that can only benefit your overall career just being associated with it. It's something to consider. And my favorite people out there, Blackstone and Invitation Homes, they have stopped buying houses now. They were very significant in the growth of the recovery because they were buying low, and in the cycle, they were also buying high. So we're going to see if that's going to work out, but it doesn't look like the numbers are going to work for them either. And it looks like that program is going to go to the wayside, just like iBuying did with Zillow and the demise of Open Door. It's a shame. Some people liked it. It was nice, easy money if you were able to conform. I mean, it had its pros and cons, uh, but those days are about to be numbered as well. And that's just the way life goes, right? Sorry. Moving on. Um, you may have heard last week we were going to do a deep dive on the changes that FHFA was going to install into the FHA program. And basically, all it was if you had a higher credit score, they were going to charge you a little bit more to help cover the people with lesser credit scores. From afar, it kind of looked like a socialistic kind of program where you're moving a bucket of money from here to over there. Um, it was in the guise of moving money into pockets of people who didn't have it, and that's a great thing for our home buying system. But in general, it was actually these upfront fees were just basically unfair. And they decided to ditch that this week. So we're not going to go too far into that, other than if it gets resurrected, we'll look at it again. It just didn't seem right. And don't forget to call your mom this weekend. It is Mother's Day. I'm going to get something out so that you can share it on your social media and see what you can do about letting everybody know where the love belongs. And I think that's it. I did want to let you know that Kiosat does have another beginners program, actually another 10-week program that's out there. I sent links to his presentation that he had on Friday. If you got a chance to look at it, and if it's something for you, give me a call and I'll help you get involved. It is something that does take your your entire career higher. It's more about understanding your role as somebody who needs to understand. And that's really the premise of what's going on with exit. We want you to understand where people are coming from. Empathy. I mean, I might use that word next year as my key word. But empathy is something that you need to take into consideration with your clients. They basically are trusting you that you are going to be able to guide them to where they need to go safely. And the word is safely. Honestly, if it was possible for you to help people move into a more successful life, aren't you living a more successful life just being there to help them? And that's what we want you. We want you to get that idea that people are people, and we are going to basically take care of them the best we can. And I got one more thing for you today. I had a new listing pop up. A previous client of mine, West Side. It's in the Austin neighborhood. Nice area, nice and tight neighbors. Lady who lived there was there for like 25, 30 years. She had a following, and most of them are four-legged friends. So the neighborhood cat lady has a couple of cats that I'll be rescuing this weekend. Remember, this is really hard for a lot of people. And then when you look at the impact that other people have on the animals around them, um, mommy's dead. I got the neighbors feeding me. The cats outside that are expected to be fed are now being fed by the neighbors. Um, but remember, you leave a huge void and a huge impact on people. Absolutely give it your 100% best whenever you're out there. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you.